We are living in unprecedented times. No matter what industry you come from, we must all review, rethink, and reinvent ourselves. Are you an entrepreneur that is trying to adapt your business to the new norm? Well, you are listening to the 2020 Entrepreneur, a podcast that will motivate you and have you think outside of the box. My name is Hugo Almeida, and with over 30 years of being an entrepreneur, I am here to share and inspire you with my experiences and help invent a new you. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to T20E World. Hugo here, and today we are going to talk about respecting time. I love this topic. I speak about this all the time when I give conferences or chats, especially when I'm mentoring students coming out of college, getting ready to start their careers. Time. It is so critical that we all learn about the essence of time and how to maximize it. Listen, why is it so important? It's all about maximizing your day. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we get one shot, not only at living our lives, but making decisions. I knew that there was information on the internet. I looked it up. I was just very curious to see how many decisions does an adult make in one day. And there's so many sources out there. They say the average adult makes 35,000 decisions each and every single day. So my goal today is to educate everybody on understanding time, the value of it, and eventually learning to respect it, because it's only going to benefit you. It's going to benefit everything you do that day. So I'll give you an example. How many times have we all woken up, right? We're fired up. We're pumped up. We had a cup of coffee. We get into the office or we get into our class, whatever it may be, and all of a sudden a decision was made and your entire schedule that you planned out completely has changed. So that is just an example, simple example, right? As to no matter how good sometimes we're planning our days out, it could go in a completely different direction based on decisions and things that happen to us in a nanosecond. That is why it's so important to understand the value of time and how do we use it. Eventually what happens is once you start earning the value of time, we start respecting it better. So in Ecuador, we have a saying, right? One of my favorite sayings that we have out there, it's called Chujabita. It really means you only live once. That's why I love it. No matter what I do during the day, I always remember Chujabita, because you only get one shot at what we do. We have one life to live. And listen, at the end of the day, life is truly short. So why waste time on silly things, nonsense, negativity? One of the essential parts of maximizing your time throughout the day is learning to balance. Listen, we all have very hectic schedules, right? A lot of moms running around with the children, dads running back and forth as well to sports with the kids. You got your work, you have your personal life. It's so important to spend time with the family as well. That's why prioritization is so important and beneficial to, and the key really to maximizing your time to do better, right? You learn to balance things out, you will be able to live a more positive life. Listen, when my kids were growing up, I'll just share this brief story with you. While my kids were growing up, I was blessed that I can work virtual. By working virtual, it enabled me to spend as much time with my children as possible. Both my wife and I, we were at every teacher and parent meeting. Now, I understand that not everyone can do this, right? It's not easy, but I was blessed. I was able to do it. And I was always able to balance my work schedule with my personal schedule. I knew how important it was to see my kids grow up and try to live every moment possibly with them. And now my kids are older, you know what? And I have no regrets. You know, the most valuable thing I ever did was spend time with them and watch them grow up and share special moments. Why? Because you just have that special moment once, whatever it may be. Your kid hit a home run, they scored a goal, I don't know, they ran track, they got an A+ at their exam, the teacher had compliments for them. You know what? It's awesome to be present. So again, finding the perfect balance. It's not easy, but you look for it. You make it work. Creating good habits. This all begins with the mindset. So going back to maximizing your time each and every day, it all starts with a mindset, right? You have to start creating these good habits. This is actually allows you to eliminate all that negative stuff around us. Why waste time and all the negativity, and it's all around us each and every day. We choose whether we get consumed and sucked in by that or we avoid it. Another little key, little technique, or let's say another key focus area is, learn to delegate better. Delegate to people you can count on. This actually helps create more time for you to do more, to do better. Choose also. Let's spend our time with, I'm not going to say better people, but let's say more positive individuals that truly listen to you. How many times have we spent countless hours, talking to friends, family, or people just in general, and they hear you, but they're not listening. This is the perfect example as to why we choose to surround ourselves with better people. People that when we say something, they truly listen. Doesn't mean they're going to follow your decisions or your advice, but you know what? You're assisting them in making their own decisions. It's so important that we just educate ourselves, right? Not only on the choices that we make, but also what we say. Because every decision we ever make every day, now remember this, every decision we make, every comment that we say, it all comes with a consequence, an outcome, whether it's good or bad. So we need to learn to choose them wisely. We never want to have regrets. I'm not saying we're all perfect, right? And we're always going to make the right decisions, or sometimes something slips out of our mouth, but let's be conscious of it. It's so important. That is how you lead to live a much better life, a more positive life, allows you to maximize your time on a daily basis, and it actually enables you to start respecting time. You will see the difference. Believe me, you will see the difference it makes if you just take this little bit of advice here in these few minutes that I'm sharing with you. So, how can we remember to respect time and its importance? So I did say the first thing it starts with is total mindset, right? Make every moment count. Stop sweating all the little things in life. Finding the balance, so important, right? Work, personal, sports, family, etc. Finding that perfect balance. Once we understand all this, we can maximize our days, making better decisions each and every day. In turn, we will begin to live a much more positive life. Again, in the end, like I mentioned, life is truly short, so make every moment count. The day you can understand the value of time and begin to respect time, changing your lifestyle will make a huge impact in the decisions that you're making on a daily basis. And like I said, I'll leave you with that one Ecuadorian saying that I love and live by, Chujabita. Again, only live once. So why not start now? Make it an awesome life, positive one, and in turn, prosperous one. So thank you once again. I hope you saw the value of respecting time. Thanks for tuning in to T20E World. Until next time, this is Hugo checking out.